You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, King. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show.
Yeah, I get it. Hey,
yeah, that's right. I said it. Live the life you wish you had.
You need a music video for that, Chevonne. You want to talk tough? Hey. Welcome to the Bad Girls Club. Yo, what up, AfterBuzzers? Bing is for doing, and we are here back doing another AfterBuzz TV after show for the Bad Girls Club Season 10, Episode 12, Houston Hoedown.
Yeehaw!
It's your boy DJ Jesse here in studio. We're at Sir Cam and Marston.
Is it really episode 12?
Episode 2.
Oh, okay.
It's Chevonne Hughes.
Hello.
Princess Hughes today.
Yeah, you can't see I have little braids underneath here. That's why he's saying that.
It's great.
Yes.
Insert Mykee Wattz
What's
walking
up?
the flannel.
What's cracking? Yeah, flannel. Flannel time. My bad girl's time.
It's flannel time. And running us through this is Marissa.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Love her voice. All right, let's just kick this off. Cam was wrong. Last week he thought Janae was going to make it all the way. And the bitch got kicked out. Well, she's on her
hasn't got
way.
kicked out.
She ain't
Yeah,
really
you
been
never
kicked out
know.
She is on her way. I already know who her replacement is.
Oh.
Damn.
Spoiler alert.
anyways,
Spoiler alert.
So everyone in the
She
Bad
made
Girls
it
Club
longer than
knows.
Morgan.
Yep, this is true.
Everyone made it longer than Morgan.
Excuse me.
But you know what?
Excuse me.
Honestly, I will say going into it, because I don't like to. I know a lot of you Bad Girls fans. They like to know all the Bad Girls before the show starts. Know basically the first 3 episodes before we even watch it. I like to go in fresh. I like to meet the girls with the first episode. And really, the only one that stood out to me this week, I was like, oh yeah, Janae and Valentina. The other ones were they still get some proving to do. Until I saw Nikki, and I was like, oh god.
I like Nikki. She's just fun. I feel like we'd hang out.
You didn't think Alicia stood out?
This week she did.
Not for good reasons, though.
Well, that's true too. All right, so we see Janae's drunk from last week. We see the fight Valentina with her. What happened? Valentina got some good licks in on her, I thought.
Yeah, but as she was already on the ground, right?
I mean,
Kind of like a
she was
sucker
on
punch.
the ground because she pulled her to the ground.
Oh, wow.
Well, especially with the fight though, Nikki was holding her hair and standing facing away like she was hot. You didn't watch that part? When Janae was on the floor, Nikki had some of her hair in her hand and she was facing away like she was doing something. It's kind of crazy.
She's fixing the counter in the behind, and then
she kind of lets it go like, here, girl, you can have it.
I'm done with this.
I don't know if I like Nikki either. I don't know.
I don't know about Nikki. But wait, my favorite part was Janae, when she walked away from everything, she looked crazy, looking like a Flintstone. She's like, "What'd I do? What'd I do?" She had snots coming down her nose. I was like, "Girl, I know what you're going through. You gotta fix your."
Stop it.
What you do, mine?
Janae
Wait, that was
looking-
your favorite part?
I loved that part.
Oh, my favorite part's coming. I'm sure you guys are gonna mention it.
So
I'm curious.
she goes there, she cries to Shannon. Shannon didn't really give a shit, which, Shannon, you should have gave a shit because you could have had someone on your damn team. And then I thought it was cool that Alicia sat down with Janae and kind of, gave her advice, I guess. Her and Paula kind of did.
Who? Alicia?
Alicia.
Yeah.
Sat her down. And then we see Valentina making fun of her crying again. My thing is you're in the Bad Girls Club. Like, if you're crying in the second day, go home.
We don't have no ice cream.
All right, you guys are being too quiet for me. I want to take a caller. Marissa, can we take a caller? Y'all being real quiet. All right,
Damn, my bad. Can we get
Whoa,
into the
yeah.
show?
I'm just saying.
I thought you just gave us a little recap first.
Damn,
I'm sorry.
No, for real.
I don't want to talk.
I want some gossip. Call, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, this is Joanne from Tucson, Arizona.
What up,
Tucson?
Joanne? All right, you need to be hyphy more than my panel.
Is that
right
520? 520?
Huh?
Is that 520?
Yeah.
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 Yes, look, she real excited.
I'm glad you made it. You tried to call in last week, right?
Yeah. And the phone wasn't working.
Well, we got it working for you, girl. All right, what do you want to talk about this episode?
We don't pay our phone bill.
How you feeling about Janae?
Oh, she's a Judy wannabe.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
she is a little Judy wannabe. The whole French toast thing, I was like, bitch, this is corny.
Yeah. I want you to start
But
talking
she
to
didn't do
bushes.
the French toast. She did the stupid
Sounds
cereal
like
thing.
messing with the food. I was like, okay, that Judy did that with Priscilla. Like, I feel like this whole season, like, well, maybe not the whole season, but like they kind of want to be Judy.
You think they want to be Judy?
That's weird. Everyone used to want to be Natalie. Now everyone wants to be Judy.
To me, Judy had some priceless
I
moments.
think everyone's hating Natalie.
Everyone's
Hating
what?
her?
Hating her? Oh.
Yeah, hating her. Like Megan did something. I forgot on what website about, Natalie come to True Hollywood and the Victor twins don't like Natalie.
That's could be true. No comment here.
Why don't you find out for us, Jesse?
All right, what else did you think about this episode? Who's your favorite bad girl right now?
No comment.
I like Paula.
I like Paula too. She's being like the mother of the house.
She's the mom, yeah.
She's
She the
cool.
mama.
I know, but that forehead, yo. What is good?
She just gotta pull her wig down a little.
I'm just mad at that.
Was she the one
forehead.
who was like, conversate? That's not a real word.
Yes.
And I give her props for that one because that annoys me too.
Wait, but everyone was yelling back and forth, and she didn't care about none of the drama. She's just like, wait, can we please not use the word
I
conversate?
cut you off. It's not a real word.
All right, and then thoughts on Nikki?
I like Nikki. I mean, she's crazy, and like her dancing was a little out
Thank
there.
you.
But I mean,
Yes.
she seems like she's a girl you want to party with.
That's exactly
Or
what
just have
I
fun.
said. That is exactly what I said.
We'll see, because some of these girls, they look like they're cool party ones, and then you see how they can kind of get a little messy.
Yeah. I don't know. I think she's the type she'll get crazy, but if a fight blew up, I don't think she's gonna be. She ain't got my back, and bitch, she probably started it.
Which one are we talking about? Which one?
Nikki, the
Nikki.
crazy looking white
Oh.
girl with
I
the
do
bad
feel like
outfits.
you would have to fight
Yes.
for her a lot, like, because she would get
like,
you into situations.
she's crazy enough to start stuff and not finish it. Maybe with girls in the house, but the girls in the house ain't real.
Oh, she one of them type of girls.
All right, Joanne, before we let you go, what
JoJo.
any last comments about this episode that you want to talk about?
Okay, the whole thing with Janae, I didn't like how when they were saying go home, she was like, if they want to send me home, then I guess I'm going to go home, even though I don't want to.
Right.
Weak.
Bitch, this
Yeah.
ain't the Care Bear Club. Bye-bye. All right, Joanne, give us your Twitter handle.
I was like, we're not mentally prepared for the Bad Girls Club. You should never went on the show. I feel like to be on the show, you have to have mental strength.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
Maybe they
definitely.
didn't let her bring her like
sure.
Zoloft on the show.
She needed her,
Maybe.
whatever her damn depression pills were, she did not bring them.
She
Joanne,
needed
give
to
us your
just
Twitter
drink.
handle.
Okay, it's Joanne Davis 15.
All right,
Joanne Davis, 15.
Make sure you guys
I'ma write that
tweet at
down.
Joanne, Bad Girls Club fan. Thank you so much for calling
Thanks
in.
for conversing with us.
Yes, conversating.
Conversation.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Okay, so this whole fight between Janae and whatever, it's going to continue. But then, we got a little break real quick. Remember Andre? How can you forget? He's been on 4 damn shows. We find out, well, I found out he's on Love Games,
The
which
thirst of
apparently
it
they're going to,
all.
I mean, not Love Games. He was also on Tool Academy. I just found
He was
that.
on Tula.
Yeah.
I mean, Andre was cool, but he brought that little boy over that had the 12-year-old body. It was just Sean, was that
Sean,
his name?
who's a machine operator and makes $13 an hour.
First off, wouldn't you just lie?
Blasted.
Wouldn't you just lie? I mean, really?
I'd be like, I'm a marketing manager
Yeah.
for. Like,
I'm just lie.
be like, bitch, you ain't no one's marketing manager.
And why are they coming over to a place with a pool knowing it's the bad girl's, house with some boxes on and no swimming trunks? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I get that, but they just wanted
No, that was just ratchet.
But it
that
looked
was
like
boy
Because
ratchet.
neither one of them had legs to pull it off. That's why.
Well,
They were
yeah.
both scrawny little boys.
Wear little board shorts.
I mean,
or something.
but Sean looked like he could play the xylophone on his rib cage. It was just not the business. It wasn't the business.
Sean is starving. He's only making $13 an hour. He is.
Hey.
You can afford
struggling.
McDonald's.
He is struggling. He
I don't
brought
know
that
if it-
bag of ice. That was thoughtful of him.
Atlanta needs to find out about ramen noodles, and if they haven't.
Actually,
because-
low key though, $13 in Atlanta. That could probably. I mean, it depends
Maybe.
how old. You, but over 21.
Bye, Felicia. Bye.
All right, look at me. We are bad. All right. during that same time, well, all right, let's talk about when the guys came over. We saw Sean trying to smack it with Alicia. Didn't happen. And then we had, what's that?
I said right because he's like 4 of her.
Her thigh is the size of him.
Or wait, is that the other way around?
She's 4 of him.
She's 4 of him.
She's an Amazon.
It's conversation.
My bad.
And then we get Janae again coming on Damn It again, crying, apologizing. She calls her friend crying, nobody likes me. At this moment, girl.
I'm just so exhausted.
Emotionally. Well, bitch, then go to sleep. Why the hell did you go out that night?
I feel like Janae was the girl that got made fun of in high school. Like,
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't
she
think
got
so.
pushed around and, like, she's not mentally stable to handle this.
I did. When you're drunk, I mean, if you say no, you're lying.
But it's
when you're
like-
drunk, your insecurities come out.
Yo, but when
That's
she's
just
drunk,
the truth of it.
she seems like she can almost fit into the cast. When she's sober, she's such a pussy
No, but see,
that I'm
I
like,
opposite. I don't think she did get picked. I think she was the cool kid, like she fit in every group.
Exactly.
That's why she doesn't have the tough skin for this.
oh no.
Yeah.
She
true.
realized that life is not as pretty as it was in her little hometown of whatever she's from.
Where's she from?
Right.
Texas.
Houston. She's from Houston.
Texas.
Right, well, she gonna head back to Houston, Texas. I don't think she's from Houston. I think that's
But
where
she's
she just
smart.
auditioned at.
She's smart.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that too.
Janae's smart.
All right, well,
at
we
least she threw the bomb out. I mean,
Yeah.
so Dream Team.
yes, that's exactly where we're going next.
The dream.
So we always
is
know
in
that we
the
have teams
house.
and they name themselves. So the first team that has
Big eye roll on that one. Ugh.
has developed is the Dream Team.
It was
which is a
Sherman.
Sherman.
Sherman P. Wallaby Way.
Sherman and Valentina and Alicia.
Which that lasted very long. They kicked Shannon right the hell out of that real quick.
Oh, Shannon, my bad. Shout out to Sherman.
P. Wallaby Way.
Anyways,
I can.
the dream team was hot though. It was hot for a quick second.
I mean, for the second that they went shopping and then
They are
Sherman
no
went out in
friends
his
with
hottest
bad
drag
girls'
outfit. What was that? What was he wearing?
I can't with you.
What was that furry?
Fake firm.
It was cute. For
Wait,
him.
that's what I was saying. Forget rollback. Before the Dream Team, when the Andre and them came over,
Let's do a
please tell
dream
me.
sequence.
I know this is your funniest part, huh? When the
Wait, what?
What?
you guys gotta watch that on YouTube. Cam's faces be cracking me up. No, but when Andre and them were there, and he hit on Alicia, Alicia went in the confessional and she was like, "You need to be able to make it rain.
Oh, yeah.
Not with quarters. I can't count it off the top of my head."
PSA.
Oh my god! And then God bless you, Oxygen.
That was
with
classic.
The
brought to you by
editors.
the Church of Money Hungry Hoes. Is that your part?
No, it's my favorite part. But I laughed my ass off though.
Damn, it's hard to make you rain up in here.
She said, "Don't throw quarters. You don't want to make it hail first."
That was a good one. So yeah, we kind of touched upon it, but the breakfast thing. What were your thoughts on that week?
Yeah, it was weak.
The French toast situation.
That was French toast.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a cute.
was
I
burnt
like,
French toast,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like lighthearted moments like that.
You thought that was lighthearted?
The
At
beginning,
first,
yeah.
the
With the beginning,
tossing
yeah.
of the French toast.
The tossing of the
was
French toast, but then when you did that other thing with that mix of
pink cereal and all that.
No, that was lighthearted. Like because I'll tell you why. Because
Chevonne, you better watch
no,
what you say because we're
she was doing it to Janae was doing it to Paula before she put it on there. She's like, "I'm gonna help you clean this up," but that to me it was like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah,
we're having fun,"
it was
and Paula
meant
was
to be.
smiling.
It was meant to be like
Yeah,
But
but then
Nikki-
Nikki was the one who wasn't having it. So you have to kind of gauge that when you're doing tomfoolery like that. You got to gauge who's ready to play and who isn't. Paula was ready to play.
I say who gives a damn and just piss off the meanest person in the house. So
Well, they sure
Obviously,
did.
Janae wasn't that smart because I would have just stayed out of that mess.
Right.
I mean, you're already in the doghouse, but
But I'm mad. You really sitting here crying all damn day and talking about, "I'm gonna help you clean this up."
But it was cute. I'm gonna help you clean this up, but And my other favorite moment, I have to give props to Valentina for multitasking while eating her breakfast and listening to bullshit with Miss Shannon.
Oh, we ain't there yet. girl.
Sherman.
Yes.
Sherman's way.
Yeah, so that
He's
whole
the way.
situation with the whole nasty
Yeah.
junk, this is what causes the whole Shannon situation.
Yes.
Alicia, Shannon, and Janae, I don't know how it spilled on the floor and they decided to like mud wrestle in it or whatnot.
Yeah, I think it just, I don't know.
But Shannon was really enjoying herself in that mess and said, "Even though I didn't do it, I'm going to clean it up." And apparently that really pissed Alicia off. Nobody else in the house was pissed. Nikki was just mad because she woke up and just. I mean, I'd be mad if I woke up looking like that too, but she.
Well, it's kind of like a cop out. Like they all were in it together from the beginning, and then for you to end the prank like that, like, oh, I'll clean it up even though I didn't do it. No, bitch, you were a part of it when we were in the kitchen.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's doing the most.
I think some of the floor footage probably we missed, so you know, I think it got blown up, and then Amazon Alicia felt like she was gonna take the hit for it, and then she lost it.
Alicia took it too far.
She did take. I
She
do
took it a
think
little too far. She
But
was like, "This ain't loyalty, dog. This ain't. What are you talking about? This ain't like.
But
Bitch,
again,
it's
that's
only been
another
2 days."
thing that could have been handled with a conversation. Like, it's just.
I agree with you.
Out of
I
nowhere,
think it
it's,
was
like,
doing too much.
escalated.
Like, this ain't loyalty. Like, you are not Evelyn, bitch. Ho, sit down. Like,
You're out of the circle.
Right. So
Yeah.
now everyone's against Shannon just because of this one damn thing. Everyone is upset with Shannon.
But she does more.
Calls her a snake and then splashes her in the face with water. And
No,
then,
but
then comments on that she got her dick removed and she's probably a man. And then they're talking.
Miss Shyfly, that mouth, girl.
And the
that mouth.
bitch calls Valentina out of nowhere. Kunta Kinte.
And that's when the water splash happened.
Okay, but
Because-
wait.
Splash.
Oh, there
That's
was
my
more than one?
favorite part.
Confessional.
Oh,
Now hang on.
okay.
Can we explain that?
Explain. What is there to explain?
I mean, is there
You
any-
called the black person
She's from
Kunta
Africa.
Kinte.
She said Kunta Kinte. Boom.
Right.
Done.
And what
Explained.
what else you want to explain about that?
I'm worried about the black monkey part that everyone just glossed over.
I really like
Black
Sherman.
monkey. I didn't. What part
Yeah,
was
remember
that?
when I asked you? I was like, did she just say, why don't you go ask the black monkey?
I don't
And
think she said that.
No, I
nobody.
don't think she said
didn't
black
say that.
monkey.
What did she say?
It wasn't that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
'Cause
What
I
it
would've
was.
said,
Yeah, that's what I was wondering why no one else was talking
But my
about
favorite
it.
part was Valentina's face because they slow-moed it, right? Because she would have heard that and she came up and she was like...
She was eating her cereal like.
But
And the confessional of Paula, she was just like,
But Valentina's
her
a
mouth was hitting
punk.
the floor.
She's a punk. Because at that moment, she didn't even do anything. She just threw her bag of chips and like, come on now, Valentina.
No, she went and took the girl's bed and threw it in the pool.
I mean,
That's
but
why she
that
left.
That's
really
still a punk. I think
still a punk.
I think she's a little intimidated by Shannon because Shannon's not. She's kind of fit too.
Yeah.
I think Valentina's sizing her out first.
Yeah.
And you notice throughout the show, you start to see Shannon's kind of two-faced and snaky.
I mean, I said
Confessional, seriously, confessional.
Yeah, but I think
So
they
was
all
Alicia.
play. Alicia came off like.
Oh,
that to
I
me.
didn't
We ain't
like,
on Alicia
I didn't
yet.
like Alicia from the first episode.
All right, wait. So you think
neither did you
Valentina's a
guys.
punk?
Yeah, she's a punk.
I didn't say that. I think
Oh.
she sized her up.
I said that.
I just don't think she
And
could
you could
actually
quote
handle
me.
a good throwdown.
You are a punk. If somebody calls you Kunta Kinte and you're taking it as racist,
What
like,
do you want her to
I would have
do?
been off the show then. Like, if you really feel that type of way about it, like, come on now.
So you gonna get kicked off, but let me stay on?
How's she gonna stay on? Because she gonna fight
she's not
too.
gonna get kicked. But you threw the first punch. We
Well,
know how the
see,
game works.
Well, at the
And
Bad Girls
Valentin-
Club, the rules don't always work the same for every girl.
She must have been worried because they must have had a talk with her after the first time that she laid hands on Janae first, and
They were
was
like,
probably
we don't like you
"Look,
enough.
Yeah, like
We don't
you
like
need
you
to
enough
do
yet."
some more before we keep you on here.
Unless you fix your teeth, you can't stay.
We're gonna let that one slide, but the next time, ho, please. So I don't know about
She
that.
over there sitting wearing all them
I do
Aunt
agree
Jemima
with you. She's
things on her
sizing her
head.
up. I could see that. Okay, so now Shannon's sitting. They decide they're gonna have a house meeting. Today was the episode of house meetings.
Yeah.
And
Which has no effect. I don't understand the
no one
premise
wanted
of
to
it.
vote. Well, and what Shannon said, she was
Voting
like,
what? So
"This
what?
ain't Survivor," which she did copy another Bad Girl said that. I think it was last season.
Oh, you said you're stealing a lot. Stop stealing lines.
That's why they
I was
said
wondering
that.
what she was referencing.
The Survivor comment.
Ah.
And then Shannon starts crying or fake crying because then in her confessional she's like, "These bitches think that I'm serious, but I have them all wrapped around my bitch. Please, like you talking with broody, bloody, bruised face, like I got these bitches in the palm of my hand, bro. Bye.
How did it go again?
No, you can rewind it and watch it on your DVR. But she does look revengeful, and then it was really dope her talking to her mom on the phone, and her mom.
Wait, can
what
we-
is her
wait.
ethnicity?
All these parents.
You
I
come,
don't,
please.
she sounded black, didn't she?
You completely skipped the part
That is racist.
about the
Whatever.
camel toe. And she goes, and she says something about Nicki Minaj has camel toe.
And then she
I
pulled
was
it
like,
up.
what does this have
Why
to
are
do
we
with
making
any
Nicki Minaj
the
relevant
argument?
on the show? I love Nicki, but that was an
Yeah.
awkward moment. I
We're
love
gonna gloss
Nicki.
right over that.
Anyways, but beyond, wait, what,
and then
what did
let me
she say
ask-
first though?
Let me ask the girl in the room. Well, she said she didn't have a penis.
a dick. Yeah.
She cut it off.
So, like, is that a diss to have camel toe? Is that a bad thing?
It should
I mean, yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
What?
If I tell that to you, that's a diss.
Let's
I'm
go
telling
ask
you.
Coco.
But again, it's how you say it.
Ice-T's
I'm like, I
wife.
pulled Chevonne to say Chevonne.
Doesn't that just
You
mean
know, when I
you
check the curtains downstairs.
Yeah, I mean.
Doesn't that just mean you have fat?
No, it just means that your
Like a
pants
nice
are too
part-
tight.
Arby's steak.
Your pants are
Oh.
too tight.
Arby's has steak or
Beef flaps.
sandwich?
No, that's
Beef
not what it
curtains,
is.
teriyaki blinds.
Anyone can have a damn camel toe. It's because you have your pants pulled up too high.
All right, but
Or they're
is
too
it
tight.
like an offensive?
Yeah.
You don't know how to buy, you don't know how to
Why?
buy clothes.
It's just like when what's the guy?
If you're
It's called a
comfortable-
moose toe, right?
knuckle.
Moose knuckle. Guys
That's
do that
good
too.
for a guy, though.
No,
That
it's
means
not.
we,
Ew.
No.
means we got bulges and stuff.
No, because it splits it down the
Yeah,
middle.
nobody
Ew.
wants to see. It's just
It
Oh,
looks like a
wow.
knuckle.
it's a weird question.
The
Move
more
on.
you
That's what we
know.
do here at AfterBuzz.
Okay, on that note, let's take a pause for a second. Give a shout out to all the fans at home who listen to us, watch us,
Are
and,
your hands in my camera shot?
and put up with our damn.
What
thing.
is, what
Let me
is
get
going
you.
on right
Let me get
here?
yours.
I was like,
It's a moose toe. What is it called? Anyways, all
Rocky and
right.
Bullwinkle.
Serious guys, promotion.
Serious.
We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in every week. Shout out for putting up with us because I know we can be a mess like I am right now. Where the hell
Yeah,
is
there
my
was some
damn-
comments already on the
Yeah.
page. Like, ooh,
At least you're not spilling water.
we
everywhere
want y'all to
today.
conversate
All positive
with
conversations.
us.
no, it wasn't.
But so here's the thing.
If you
We
don't
need
like
to
it,
get-
don't watch it.
We need to get to number 1 on iTunes, guys. We need to prove to AfterBuzz that Bad Girls is the number 1 show. So please go to iTunes, download, rate, and subscribe to the Bad Girls Club after show, and rate us 5 stars.
Seriously.
And then leave us a comment.
we're not here to regurgitate stuff you should already know as an adult. We're here to just
Ooh,
talk.
sass.
We're to make commentary.
He's mad.
What are you
y'all.
watching the other AfterBuzz shows for?
Watch
So they can
BGC.
regurgitate what you're supposed to feel like? No.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
supposed to be
Preach.
funny.
And please leave us some funny comments or things you guys want to say. If you leave them on iTunes wall, we will give you a shout out. So shout out to
Shout me
Little
out.
Too Sweet for You, Media Madam, which can we just give Media Madam a round of applause because she be riding hard for us. Ron P, 1979, and Logan HRP. Big ups to all you. If you guys want to shout out, please leave us a comment on iTunes with your Twitter.
Big
handle.
ups to Joanne Davis, 15 from Tucson.
JoJo.
Hey. All right, where were we? So, Andre, you guys thought it was kind of cute that he sent her flowers.
I was the only one who thought it was cute. All the
No,
rest of y'all hate
I
it.
liked it. No, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's genuine, but he
Oh yeah,
knows what he's doing.
That's what I'm saying. It was smart.
I don't think she's genuine.
Were you trying to get the cookie or get on a cookie or be the cookie?
Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, and you're really sensitive too. You know, I don't think you don't show that. You know."
Oh, he was spitting.
He
all
was a
the
master of that
lines.
one.
I'm like, what? They didn't teach you nothing. That's why Tool Academy got canceled. They ain't teaching shit.
Those little man backs too.
What else did he say to her?
She got some man backs, flat cakes. I cannot believe
It
that.
had a little.
How is she
What are
a
you talking about?
stripper?
Her butt?
You need to see that video.
Was
there
that
was
her
a,
booty?
Yeah.
booty, yeah.
Man backs.
Stephanie?
Yeah.
She had butt.
Yeah. Well, there
It
was
wasn't
some,
an ass, but she had some butt.
there was some like music video. that was
Nicole
posted
had
on
none.
your Facebook wall, right?
Andre
with
has a
Andre
video.
and Stephanie. Apparently they're dating. I don't know. Whatever.
She had the Paris Hilton butt. Like you know how it's non-existent.
No, that's Nikki.
No, she had the
Stephanie had
the gap butt.
Here's some, though.
You know when they got that little gap underneath the cheek. We all know what that means.
Do you want to tell us something?
I
What's
sure
going
do.
on here?
Okay, so again, Valentina and Alicia are sitting outside talking, saying, "Hey, I want people to go home." Alicia was kind of annoyed at Stephanie, for whatever reason, and then we find out that Shannon went to apologize to Valentina in the confessional, which was amazing. Valentina's expression.
So weird.
She wasn't eating. She was drinking that milk. Like,
no,
had
she
cereal.
was. She had Cheerios.
And then she had the juice.
She had
the
a
orange
yeah, and then
juice.
she's like pouring it and drinking it, and it was a magnificent cinematic moment. It was amazing.
And it was just like everything that they say when someone's not racist says. She totally said, she was like,
I only date black guys.
"Yeah, I only date black
all my
guys."
friends
So-
are black.
Oh my God. Everyone at home's gonna be so mad because now they know.
You
I
know
only
what
date
though?
Black guys.
In her case, I can see that because who she was on the phone with clearly was African American, and you could tell
I
she
do
does.
not agree with
No.
that statement.
Hang
That's just my
on.
disclaimer.
Yeah, give
Views
the
expressed
disclaimer.
Yo, well, y'all can hate on that comment all you want. I do believe she does kick it predominantly with African American.
Then she should know better than to say Kunte Kente.
Right. Like for her to say, "I don't even know who that character." How do you not know that character? But you know it in your.
So either she's literally that dumb, or the bitch can throw down. So we're gonna see. She's either one extreme or the other. I don't find her down the middle.
I
so
hope
we'll
she
see.
can throw it down.
Well,
I hope so too.
I'm sure she can.
Well, that was another thing. She said, I mean, come on, you can tell I have a little hood in me.
Twice a week.
But
I love
but
you,
so
Cameron.
instead of deciding to kick Shannon out the house, they say, let's get rid of Janae first. Very
But that's
That
send
didn't
them a
make any sense to
message.
me.
send them a message and write bye bitch on their bed frame.
You need to get rid of who's the most of a threat to you first, and that girl Shannon is more of a threat. So
Here's my
I
thing.
disagree.
But Shannon's more
They
of a
were
challenge.
sizing her up.
You want to send a message? Don't do it with something that can be wiped off.
It's like carve that into their wall.
Ooh, that's a little
Oh.
psycho.
Okay, which also very interesting that Shannon dried her bed that quickly to put it back in.
Yeah,
the
no, I was gonna ask earlier. I think does production just give them another bed because that happens a lot.
No, I don't
It's
think so
hot in
because
Atlanta. She
remember,
probably dried it.
well, that's true.
Well, it was kind of muggy. It didn't look too sunny.
I don't
since
think
it's
so
been there.
because remember the Vegas season, they went out and bought what's her name a bed,
Yeah, they had to buy her a bed.
Elise.
Right.
So I don't know if I doubt production would do that.
I feel like it happens so frequently. Like they have to do that. I don't know.
They probably have a special machine that dries it out for them.
They just have mattresses in the garage.
Yeah. See, like Posturepedic, where they're like, "Oh, the bad girls' plate's here.
So,
Can we get our
by
20 mattresses ready?"
so Janae sees the bye bitch, and again, oh my gosh, house meeting everybody. What is this? Janae's concerned. So they have a house meeting outside that no one gives a damn rat's ass about. And then we kind of see the other side of Alicia. So this is where, before we get into the incident where Janae kind of calls her out, where do you guys, with this situation, where do you stand with Alicia? Your thoughts on her?
She's a punk.
A
I think
punk?
she's a punk.
She's two-faced.
You do think, everyone thinks she's Soothbait? What you think, Chevonne? All quiet.
I don't know. I really can't. I can't gauge her right now. I mean, I don't really. I'm leaning towards not liking her, but I don't know yet. But I don't like the way she's handled herself so far.
Very well stated,
Diplomatic.
You know what? I make fun of Paula. With the last show, I made fun of Paula a lot. Paula actually is probably the sanest one in the house.
No, you were nice about her last week at the
So
end.
far,
You took
at
it
the
back. You
end.
complimented her. It's
At the
okay.
end. At the end.
I'm obviously wrong about Janae.
You know, so I don't know. I felt like the house meeting was too soon because they just got into the house.
Which house meeting? Which one are you referring to? Because there were damn two in the damn
Okay,
show.
where they were trying to kick out
Three.
Sherman.
He will be way.
And so I just felt it was too soon. They haven't bonded enough to have a house meeting yet. You know what I mean? It's like
they don't give a
there's no
damn.
loyalty yet. So like, yeah, you may want Jesse out the show, but like,
Never.
I just met you today, but why would I agree with you and vote for that?
Hold
You
on.
know what I mean?
I'm confused though. So I think I've seen this before where they get together and they vote one person out. Didn't it used to be that can only happen if there was like
A fight,
someone didn't feel
usually.
safe, physically
Right.
safe? So why is it going on? Because of the racist comment? I don't understand.
Yes, they
the
were just
racist
being
comment.
over dramatic. That ish was
Like,
not going to happen.
yeah,
What do you
that was
guys
kinda
think?
punky.
Give us a call, 424-256-1633, 424-256-1633. So Alicia's calling Janae out. Janae's crying again, and then puts Alicia on blast and tells about the whole brother thing, which was actually kind of funny.
It was hilarious. I would have done the
Because-
same thing, like, little bitch.
On blast.
Because my thing is, if Alicia's that bad, you dismiss whatever. You don't give a shit. You don't call out other people and make a big drama about it. They mean nothing. They're inconsequential. But she's wasted so much time and energy on Janae and Shannon. And the Kunta Kinte comment wasn't even towards her. It was towards Valentina.
I would like to ask her, does she even know the history of Kunta Kinte? So you getting all mad. I mean, yeah, we know it's an African name, but like, what's the actual history? Like, why would you get mad?
You
at
have
it?
8 hours
and I
to
bet she
spare
couldn't
to go
even
watch
tell you.
Roots.
Michael Wattz, I do not give a damn. You damn well know, even if you didn't know and someone called you
But
damn
still, like,
jackrabbit, you'd be
how
like,
you-
what?
How are you gonna get mad at something you don't even know the history on? So, I mean, Come
No,
on
Valentina
now.
had the right to be mad.
Yeah,
That
Valentina.
wasn't-
Alicia is what we're talking
And
about.
she didn't get mad. She
And
went
she-
and threw a bed in the water.
Right. She
Someone
punked
threw a
out.
pot or a
She
pan.
punked out.
Would have
Punked
punched her
out.
in her trachea.
And what's her
No,
name? Her
no
name ain't
statement.
even Valentina. What's her name? What's her-
Mercedes,
Some long.
Jaguar.
It's that. And then
Noxzema.
what's her last
Impala.
name?
I like Noxzema. I'm gonna name my daughter Noxzema.
That's the name of a drag queen, actually.
Valentine. I'm just gonna add Tina to the end of that one.
So now Janae was crying at the club, crying throughout the damn show. She feels like nobody can talk to her or is
Be genuine with her.
Would you agree? Do you think? I mean, I know there's a lot of editing involved.
I think so.
Yes.
You think she?
I think
Girl's house.
she's over exaggerating.
Nobody's
I do
genuine.
too.
I think
No.
okay, she caused a rift in the house. She knows everybody was mad at her, so now you're insecure about what happens on a day-to-day basis. So when you go to the club and everybody's bonding and you're just kind of left out, yeah, your mind goes all these places to think, oh, they're talking about
Which
me.
lends to the idea that she was always probably a popular kid. She had a lot of friends, and she's never been left out in the cold, and now she's in the cold.
I'm not about to use what I just said to go against what I said earlier.
I just got confused. What?
Who gonna check me, boo?
Who's gonna check me?
The vein in your neck is popping
She's
out.
not used to getting the silent treatment, so her crying doesn't bother me.
But I agree.
I see you over there in the corner. All right.
I agree with what Paula
And she
said.
been the
though.
opposite
Like, She
corner.
was like, let's not talk about things that need to be talked about home at the club.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Like,
She
girl-
wasn't drinking though.
But
was
Janae
she?
wasn't popping off about it. It was
Janae was
everybody
drunk.
else getting all upset about it.
No, Janae wasn't. Come on, you know. Well, I don't know if you know, but like when you're out and you're trying to have a good time, and someone's like bringing you got in an argument with someone, and they're like,
I will dismiss you
But-
all day, every day. You are inconsequential. I will
Cam.
ignore you like you're a ghost.
"But do you remember?
Why would you even waste energy on her?
You're gonna break his
Why
arms.
you not
First of
being-
all, Nikki was dancing. Nikki was making a fool out of herself with her
She
no
was
ass dress
hilarious.
tucked between her legs. She
Can't
wasn't
hold
paying attention to
down.
no Janae.
What was that dress?
couldn't live in a
felt
It was
like-
a prairie dress off the shoulder. Thank
And
you.
didn't she ask Shannon for help on styling? Obviously, Shannon does not like her.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
and that's the shady part because Nikki went in there. First of all, Nikki went in there when the whole damn house hates you. Nikki asked you for something, then you want to be like, what? And then you were up in the club dancing with her, had her legs wrapped around you, humping her on the ground.
Janae is probably the sanest one in the house.
Well, that's
why
what.
she's crying.
That's why Janae is right. Like, it's the bad girl's house. No one's gonna be genuine. Everyone's gonna be talking about you behind your back, even though they say you're a friend. Like, that's a very, very valid point.
Yo, my favorite quote comes from the club scene tonight, where I think it was Valentina. She says, "She's a hoe, but she's a fun hoe.
About Stephanie.
She's a fun hoe."
She
though.
was like 200% tonight. That was just too much. Like
Wait.
that black guy, he was like, wow.
Wait, but did you see Nikki walking around with that like grocery bag, putting the dollar bills in it?
Was that which I missed that part?
She had a red grocery bag full of dollar bills.
But I can say this, Stephanie, as a stripper, you're in the right town to be doing that in a regular club because you're the only one up in there doing that. You're gonna make some money.
She wouldn't make it in Atlanta. All the Atlanta girls got body.
Slight
Wait.
comment. Being the stripper that she is, and she's self-proclaimed to love women more than men, that's not saying much for Mr. Dre or Andre.
Oh,
Just saying.
Damn.
Boop, there it is.
Very
Not
good
saying.
point.
Cam didn't read. He just read.
Need your reading glasses.
Now,
Poor Andre.
wait, but here's the thing about Stephanie. I do like Stephanie actually, but yeah, I don't know if she would cut it in Atlanta because when she was doing that one scene where she did the split and she was trying to make
The
a
one
Booty
little
pop, one cheek.
It was just one
that
cheek.
little butt cheek, it looked like a little heartbeat, like
Look like a little baby kicking out the belly. Just, hope.
Prometheus.
it was cute.
But
though.
you know, Andrea may like that.
Andrea.
Yeah, Andrea may like that. I swear, everybody's roles, gender roles, are just reversed on this show. It's a mess. Shout out to Andrea.
I can't. All right, so shout out to Valentina because she's like, you know what? I'm done with this bitch, Janae. And just in the middle of the conversation, goes up. Damn, she must have been up there for a minute because she packed all this bitch's
I got you. I'll help you out.
Janae, that's
She
wrong.
said, "I got
That's
you." I
wrong
did pick
because,
it.
like, I wouldn't touch your stuff. I'm not touching your stuff.
I got you, bro.
I got you.
I've always wondered how they pack the stuff so quickly. It's editing, right? It's,
Of course.
It's TV magic.
Yes, it
Okay.
is Chevonne TV.
The
man.
producers,
Oh, so
the
cool.
producers telling Janae, just stand there while she packs her stuff. Just stay there.
Can't go in. She gets a 10-minute heads up and go. And yeah, I mean, come on, Janae. That was the most weak sauce thing ever to say. Well, if they bring my stuff out, I'm just gonna bring it back in and see what happens.
She's just so defeated.
Well, she said I didn't want to get jumped by the
She's
girl.
She was just so defeated before he even started.
Like, she's the perfect. What was last season where they were like, "This isn't the sad girls club." Well, this bitch needs that because y'all were talking about Megan. No, this bitch is depressed. Like, half her face. What is that?
That
Half
poor
her face
girl.
is down. Like,
She needs to go do some
dropping off.
yoga. I guarantee you, she goes and does some yoga, go hiking, see the sights. She'll feel better.
I can't.
She
I
needs to do
can't.
something.
All right. On that note, what do you guys? Any last thoughts on anything in the episode, or favorites, or who you just ready to
I'm ready for next week.
next week?
It was
On
gonna
that
be
note,
good.
let's go to predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I'm gonna need a little more from you girls because my thing is this was a pretty good episode, but I need one other girl to kind of turn it up a notch. But it is the beginning, second episode, so it's just starting to boil. But next week we have Stephanie versus Andre. She finds out that he was on Love Games. Obviously, that didn't matter to her because
he's like the Slade.
And that wasn't the only
He's
show.
the Slade of the Bad Girls Club
of
world.
Oxygen.
Of Oxygen.
It just TV.
Bouncing from girl to girl.
And then we have Nikki versus Janae, which is going to be an interesting one. But more interesting, Nikki versus Valentina. Nikki looked like she could throw down. No?
Valentina can't fight. I just know. I think.
I agree.
She gets her ass handed to her on the silver
Valentina?
platter.
I
Yeah.
do not think
I don't agree. I think Valentina can throw.
I don't know. She seems too prim and just.
I'm not saying
don't
that
wanna get her
Nikki
hands dirty.
Can't handle herself. I don't think Nikki can fight. I think she's crazy enough that she doesn't care how she looks at the end of the
That's
day.
the thing,
So
yeah.
are you saying she's gonna deliver a Kunte Kinte ass whooping?
No, not at all.
You think
I think
Valentina's
Nikki
gonna...
would prevail
Yeah,
in
I
a
think-
fight.
Oh, you think
Like
Nikki?
Nikki's the type that
Yeah.
she'll put her head down and just swing.
Well, that's
Whereas
what
Valentina, I think, will actually keep her.
Well, that's
she'll
what I
square up.
meant.
Well,
I think
and-
Valentina's about to deliver that Kunte Kinte ass woman. She's about to take her back to the homeland.
Well, I don't know about
In my
that.
world,
Oh.
crazy always comes out on top.
Valentina,
Crazy
no,
always
because
does.
Judy got her ass whooped.
Judy was oof.
Whoop whoop. Like, and Valentina got some arm reach on her.
She's a tall one.
She got
But she's
that.
an
lanky
athlete
one.
too, so
All
we'll
right,
see how that pans out.
And then Nick. Now, I do think Nikki's gonna whoop Janae's ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the
And
underdog. So
Janae
sad.
looked like she.
No,
had,
I'm with you. I'm hoping
Yeah.
for Janae, but I just don't think it's very
yeah.
promising.
Janae had
Houston's
stuff
not
all
showing up right
all
now.
on her like mud and ish.
That was a very dramatic walk they showed. Do you remember that little part? So dramatic.
So
Side note, and this still has to do with Bad Girls, but your girl Stassi, she's been doing a couple rap records with a lot of people lately.
Yes.
Her name has been popping up everywhere on my computer.
Like-
Just had to mention that.
I didn't see her on my Twitter too much, so I'm not really up to date on what she's doing. But I'm glad she's working.
well, we'll be finding out soon enough.
you.
A little sneak peek for this season
Sneak
here on
peek.
AfterBuzz. Shout out to everyone at home. Shout out to my lovely hosts up here. Make sure you guys follow us at AfterBuzz TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Please, please, please download, rate, subscribe. Even if you love watching us on YouTube, just go do it for us. Please, just rate us 5 stars. Leave us a comment. We'll
do
love you
wanna do that.
forever. You can follow us at
Tomakava777.
DJ Jesse J.
At Chevonne_Hughes.
SoundCloud.com/Mykee Wattz.
Until next week, same time, same place.
Forward
Peace.
slash.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.